Hello all and welcome back to the channel in 2026. I hope you all had a good Christmas and I will wish you a prosperous new year. So this is going to be the first ride out today. I must admit, as I was wheeling her out just then, I heard a bit of like a creak because it's not been used for a while, and I think it's probably just the brake disc or something like that. But yeah, look, it needs it needs riding really. This is what these things do. So what today is, I'm going to take it out to Dovedale and show you Dovedale in winter. Now here it's been snowing and raining and ice and all that, and really horrible, like -2 just lately. But now it's receded a bit. There's no ice and it's about 5 degrees. So, but where I'm going in Dovedale, which is about 5 miles from here, it's very high and there'll still be snow on the hilltops and everything like that. So I thought it'd be a good idea to take the bike out for a bit of a spin and show you Dovedale by winter. So come on, let's go. Well flyers, here we are again, back on the Bonneville. First ride of 2026 and it's freezing. It's about 4-5 degrees, but the wind chill, wow, it's bearable for now, but I'm only doing a short ride. Get the old cogs turning, and as you could see from the chain, that's how it's got within 3 weeks of just standing in a cold garage. So I'm going to get some lube on that in a bit. I didn't want to just put it on and then come for a ride because it'll flick up all the oil everywhere. So I'm going to do that when I get back, when it's all warmed up as well. It'll set better. So the sun's out, so that's a good thing. So I've been waiting a few days really to get out on the Bonneville because it's been really cold, and I live in Derbyshire, and this is the Derbyshire Dales, and yeah, we've had snow the same as the rest of the country, but the snow here, it's really, because it's quite high, you do still get it on the hilltops, and you'll probably see in the distance in a minute the snow on the hilltops. But the roads they're not icy now. I've got my heated grips on, so we're going to go to Dovedale today and just show you what it looks like in winter. It's really a picturesque place. I'm so lucky really to have all this on my doorstep, because everywhere I go here, every town, every village, I could do a feature on, and there's so many events as well. So today it's about the 6th of January and this is the only day this week where I can really get on the bike. It's been really icy and I'm not going out in ice, and I've waited till it's above 5 degrees really to get on it today. But I've got the heated grips on, and you know, they're a godsend. They really are. I mean, it's a bloody game changer in motorcycling. I've got my thermals on and it's alright. I mean, because I know I'm only doing a short trip today, I suppose mentally you thought, you know, I'm not going to freeze my balls off. So I hope you're all back in the swing of things. The new year, back to work, back to school. We just want it to warm up a bit now and get some more adventures done on the bike. Because that's the good thing for us bikers. Once we've got Christmas and New Year out of the way, we know we're on our way to spring now. And that's the beauty of biking. Got some good trips planned. For Easter week, I'm going to take the America from Portsmouth to Santander with my son. We're going to have a bit of an adventure on the Triumph America. And we're going to be going to a few mag events, festivals. So we've already put them in the calendar. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Very high spirited now. It's nice to feel the roar of the engine underneath me and the sound of the thumping twin as well. Feels absolutely bloody beautiful. Got my thermals on, like I say, got my thick scarf. But yeah, my hands are really good. I mean, I would expect I'm on the wind chill factor of 0. But yes, I can see Dovedale from my bedroom window and it looked absolutely beautiful. The other day I went over in car. It's just beautiful, picturesque. So if no one's familiar where Dovedale is, it's basically right next door to Ashbourne, 10 miles north of Derby, about 10 miles south of Buxton. And Dovedale is basically where you've got, you know, I don't know if they're hills or mountains, but there's some lovely valleys with the River Dove at the bottom. Good for trout fishing. And obviously it's in the Peak District, so I don't want to take these corners too quick, just in case there's any ice. So the Peak District National Park. Wow, listen to that go. Look at it, beautiful. A January midday and the sun's out. But don't be fooled by the sun, it's freezing. But I'm alright, I feel pretty good. The only thing I'm wary about is a bit of ice, but I'm just going to take it steady. It's above 0, and the roads look pretty dry, so just take it steady and ease off the front brake really. So there we are, we can see in the distance how beautiful it is. Dovedale in winter is just as beautiful as Dovedale in spring, summer and autumn. Yes, this is the first time she's been out the Bonneville since I did my last video, which was 3 weeks ago. You know, we've had Christmas, the New Year and all that malarkey. Check that out, guys. Check that out. I'm very fortunate to live here. You know, I watch some vloggers and they go camping just to film a video. I mean, fair play to them. In like -5 degrees. It's incredible what you do for a video. But today, I've been to work this morning, and today wasn't. It was. I wanted to get out and get a video. I want to get this video done for this week. And I thought, and you know, now I'm doing it. It's not even a chore. It's really relaxing me. I'm going to have to put this visor down. Whistling its tits off. That's Bloor pasture. You've probably seen some of this on my previous videos. It probably looks different every time I come down here because it's like a different season. Now, as you've noticed, I've got a new toy to help me with the channel. The good old drone. DJI Pro Mini 4. And as you can see, we can get some really good footage. So we're going to have some good fun with that in the summer, especially when I'm touring around Spain again. Take some coastal shots. It's really turning out to be a fantastic hobby of mine, making these videos. And I think you'll agree, since the first ones that I've made, well, I think, quite a significant amount of progress. Because it's the editing skills, it's the filming, it's the planning, you know. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So yeah, you got to watch out for these cattle grids as well, because they can be like ice, even when they're wet. But there doesn't appear to be any ice anyway. I think we're doing really good today. There is going to be a lot of salt on the bike after though. So I'm going to jet wash that off. Just a little bimble out today. This is the little village of Ilam. If you're ever here, there's Ilam Hall, which is over there. I might do a feature on that one. So Dovedale and Thorpe is this way. This is a major tourist area. So it's probably better to come in winter to come and show you it, because it'll be just littered with lots of people. There's a car park here. It should be free at the minute. Look at the mist coming off the water. That's not mist, it's smoke. Some farmer's got a dodgy bonfire going. I'll tell you what though, it smells lovely. Oh, you know, the countryside, a bit of a bonfire. That's what it's all about. You don't experience that in a car. Well, flies, here we are. Lovely fresh air. Got about 2 hours of daylight left, so what I'm going to do is just show you basically. It's the entrance to Dovedale, and you've got some stepping stones here that were actually put down in 1890 by the Victorians for Victorian tourism, and the stones are still there and used today to cross the river. So I'm going to show you all them and just give you a bit of an insight to what Dovedale's about on a winter's day. Do you know what? I didn't expect to feel this good about coming out on a bike today. If it wasn't for doing this YouTube channel, I wouldn't have probably got the bike out till about, I don't know, sort of March. I didn't last year with the Interceptor. No, sorry, the year before. This time last year, I just bought the Triumph Bonneville. And I didn't really take it out till March, but I sort of grew to buy better gear. Like, for instance, today I've got the wax jacket on, I've got the heated grips, I've got thermals. And do you know, anything above 5 degrees, it's all right. I mean, look, I'm 50 and I'm not really feeling the cold today, but when you're out in it, if you just get out of a car, a nice warm car, and think, oh, or put your arm out of a window when it's moving, and you feel, oh, the air's bitter on my hand. Well, it's on a bike, you're sort of used to it. I just tripped over them. So here we are at the entrance. So it looks like you've got some toilets there. So we've got basically telling us about Dovedale. It's now owned by the National Trust. You've got the famous stepping stones, Tissington Spires, Reynard's Cave, Lion's Head Rock, Ilham Rock and Dove Holes. So there's quite a bit, but for the first part of it, it's accessed by anyone, wheelchairs, and it's a nice little walk. You've got the flowing river, so this is where it starts. Leek and District Fly Fishing Association, private members only. Isaac Walton Gauging Service Station. So there's a lot of reference here to Isaac Walton. There's a hotel next door which is the Isaac Walton Hotel. So he was a sort of prolific figure here at the time, and a lot of books, 18th century books, it's a famous book called it's a fly fishing book anyway. I do a bit of fly fishing, but it's very famous for this sort of area because obviously, and people come from all over the country to fish. Not necessarily this bit here, but the River Dove runs for quite a long way. It's renowned for trout, even salmon on some occasions. I do a bit of fly fishing myself, but they say you have to be in dead man's shoes. You've got more chance to be getting a chance of joining the fishing club here. So it makes you realise what a beautiful country we live in. You know, when you're out in the open air, in the sticks, listening to the sound of the forever running water. I mean, I actually don't feel like talking. I just feel like savouring it. I feel so relaxed. So here we are. Dovedale. So, hope you all enjoyed that, and as you can see I have a new toy, and I think you'll agree it creates such a beautiful depth to the videos that I'm making. So on that note, I'm going to head off back home now, grab some dinner, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. What I would ask, if you could like and subscribe, I'd be most grateful. And I will be bringing you more outings in the very near future. Until then, ride safe, flies.